to my journey. So the first thing I would say is, particularly for people who are trying to do what we call influence acceleration, right? It primarily begins from understanding that you have value to give. Now that is for those who have value to give.
Because there's that.
Because there's a category of people who are so container conscious and they pay no attention to the content in the container. And that's, in my opinion, one of the major disservice that you can ever do to yourself. I think is what I call premature branding, right? There's so many people who try so hard to look the part, but aren't the part. And in a world where there's a lot of superficiality, in a world where many people try to look good without being good, there's a whole lot of disconnect in that. And whether you like it or not, you'll end up being figured out.
Oh no, eventually.
And being figured out may not necessarily even be the public gaze seeing you for who you really are, but in the end, there will be some sort of emptiness from within, right? Because the greatest human being you are most accountable to should be your inner self. That higher self that you keep betraying every single time that you try to act like who you're not. And so I would say, first and foremost, for those who have value to give. Now, there's a very interesting balance to this, and I've noticed. And the balance is, there are many people who've got tremendous value to give, but think they don't know enough. That's number one.
Sure.
Right? And then there's a category of people who, like I've already said, don't know enough and are not planning to learn enough, but want to give.
Still keep being,
unbeknownst to them, you can't pour from an empty glass. But I want to address the first category of people, the people who, have enough,
but they don't feel
but don't feel like they can give enough. Now, one of the main reasons you feel that way, first and foremost, is because you are comparing your own reality to the highlights of another person. Let me explain what that means. Sometimes when you see people package a podcast or package a talking head video, right? Some of them have spent the last 5 hours scripting, and some of them have perhaps teleprompters in front of them.
Actually.
And they've done a lot of cut and join, cut. And to be honest, this is in no way a slight to people who do that, right? Do whatever you can to make your work look more professional. But here's my point. For you who hasn't had that experience and whose words haven't gone through such refinement, here's what I'm trying to say. You have to start from somewhere. Everything that you know will not bless anyone if you do not step out. And so there has to be a starting point. And understanding this is to also know very well that not everything that starts will be great, but everything that will be great has a start.
Oh my God,
that's very important.
That's so good.
And you must understand the deep-seated truth that clarity will never come before movement. Clarity comes because of movement. So the very first thing you have to do is step out. Now, I'm saying this because what you know that you do not think you know enough of could be the greatest blessing to somebody else.